I'm Matt Murphy. I'm the Senior Vice President of Client Advocacy at IBISWorld, and today I'm joined by Michael Rhodes. Michael is the Director of Data Applications Partnerships at Snowflake. Michael, thanks for taking the time to talk with me today.
Appreciate it, Matt. Thanks so much for having me. Pleased to be here to talk about the partnership between IBISWorld and Snowflake.
What we really want to get into is the partnership between IBISWorld and Snowflake and why our two companies came together to better serve the data needs of our mutual clients. Now, if you're not already familiar with IBISWorld, we're essentially the largest provider of industry level market research globally, which means we provide data and insights on thousands of different industries across dozens of different geographies so that businesses can make more informed decisions about the different markets that they serve. One of the things that we've heard from the organizations that we work with over the past few years is that they're making strides with new technologies to take all the data that they have on hand and put it at the fingertips of their employees in more quickly and easily accessible ways. That means deploying cloud based platforms like Snowflake, deploying CRM systems, ERP systems, or API capabilities. And IBISWorld has worked really hard to make sure that we're at the forefront of bringing our industry insights and data alongside that internal and customer based data that a lot of businesses are leveraging now. Flexibility is key these days, which means that it's part of IBISWorld's data as a service goals that we take our industry data, structured data, insights, analysis, and we put it anywhere our clients want it, however they want it. Before we go any further, though, Michael, do you mind talking a little bit about Snowflake and how you've historically helped your own clients?
Yeah, of course. In a sentence, Snowflake is the data and AI platform built for the public cloud. We've got over 12,000 enterprise customers now who use Snowflake not just to ingest, analyze, and process their own data, but also have the ability to connect with those other 12,000 organizations to seamlessly ingest, analyze, and work with data that their organization depends on each and every day.
I would say that just as examples, I mean, imagine if you're a B2B manufacturer, you sell products to a variety of industries across a variety of geographies. You probably have a lot of great customer data on hand, but maybe you want to compare that with some of the, market size information that IBISWorld has about those different industries or the geographic concentration of those industries and try to find where you might have untapped markets or untapped geographies for sales. That's a great application for taking data that you already have and using it in conjunction with IBISWorld's industry data. Or we also have a lot of consulting firms that are using IBISWorld in conjunction with Snowflake, which means they have a lot of information about those companies that they're trying to consult with to better advise. And maybe they want to take a look at what some of those industry financial benchmarks are. For instance, that means being able to quickly and easily see where a particular company is falling short of or exceeding the expectations of the industry that they operate in, all being done without having to go into multiple resources, all being queried in one central location.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, historically, Snowflake's been around for 12 years now, and we were historically known as the cloud data warehouse. So the Snowflake platform very much sat within the IT organization, operating with first-party data, resources using SQL in order to retrieve and analyze data. But as we've evolved now to this data and AI platform, we're starting to see more of those work streams go into the business side of the house. So Snowflake's not just this cloud data warehouse, it's now a platform that is utilized across all departments within the organization. So as we think about partnerships with organizations like IBISWorld, it's not just about that data fueling models within the back office of the organization. It's now about surfacing those insights with rich visual tools that enable the business to be able to get access to that data, not just in visual form, but now obviously as AI is becoming the forefront of organizations' priorities, we're getting to a point where they're now starting to be able to ask natural language questions, not just of their data, but data that they get from the likes of IBISWorld, and be able to generate insights that would have previously taken days, if not weeks, to access. In the world before Snowflake, organizations, and even today, still heavily dependent upon SFTP and API-based delivery. Now, what that means is they're spending huge sums of money on activities that really add nothing to their bottom line. It's building and maintaining pipelines. With Snowflake, we remove that technical friction point. Users can now access their data at the click of a button. So within the platform, they are able to share data with the organizations that should have access without the need to build or manage any kind of data pipeline.
What I think is really exciting about this too is that IBISWorld is on the Snowflake marketplace. So if you already use Snowflake and you're curious about IBISWorld, you can find us right there on the marketplace. If you're already subscribed to both IBISWorld and Snowflake, the good news is all you need to do is reach out to your client relationship manager at IBISWorld. They'll put you in touch with our partnerships team. They'll work directly with your developers to make sure A, we're identifying your specific business needs, and B, that the integration is rolled out smoothly. Michael, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me today about the Snowflake and IBISWorld partnership. For all of you out there, if you're looking to make better business decisions faster, look no further than IBISWorld and Snowflake.